everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. I'm so glad that you're here today. My sister-in-law sent me a huge surprise. This is not something that I had planned on buying for myself, even though I have drool coming, and as you saw, that's an orange box. I'm kind of cool right now. I'm sitting at the cool kids table with my Bougie Hermes eyeshadow palette, and first of all, it comes in this cute little, like, lightweight actually, but kind of looks like metal, and there's a plastic covering in there. And then these are the shades. This is the number 3, and I'm going to try to pronounce it because I spoke Spanish, but Hombres Fauves, I don't know. It's number 3, and she's beautiful. I am going to do some swatches for you. I don't know if I should do it before or after. Like, what do you guys think? I think you probably want to see the shades. Let's just do it. Oh, it's so hard ruining something that's brand new. It's like, oh, you all know the feeling. These colors are so me, except for it's kind of like the Prada in that it's like there are 4 shades and then you've got a little surprise. But look at the shimmer on that one on my you-know-what finger. Let's put these on my hand. Let's see how the pigment is. They feel very smooth, going on my skin very, very easily, very, very beautifully. I didn't have to rub a lot in the pan. And that is what the swatches look like. Very cool. You know, it's interesting to me that all of these new palettes that have been coming out have kind of taken a concept and then they sort of do this like elevation, like something different that you would normally have done, which is exactly how I felt about the Prada one. Just to show you, in case you haven't seen that video, so they're both new to the eyeshadow world. It was like this one. You know, I had these comfortable colors that I really love, this like plum and the taupe and like the shiny beige. But then there was just this pop of like a reddish orange. I didn't know what to do about it. Let's see how alike these are. I'm going to swatch on my other hand this Prada one, since they are kind of close. Let's see how close they really are. The Prada shadows are very soft and silky. I'm kind of having, the one that's up here is a little harder to get with your finger. Okay. So there is the Prada. And I know these performed very, very well on the eyes because I wore it the other day. That is the Prada swatches. That is the Hermes. So do you see what I mean, where they're taking these like beautiful, like brown neutral colors and they're giving them like a twist. And I was looking at the other Hermes palettes, and I'll put them up here. Each one of these seems to have a color story and then a surprise. So in this one, you're going a little bit more into like that burgundy, shiny taupes, and this is a little bit of those warmer browns. I'm excited to try this today. I took a little break after the Thanksgiving holiday to just spend time with family and spend time with my son who was home from school, and it was just a really nice, relaxing time. And we have had a few bad years of weird things happening between COVID and other things that changed our holidays a lot. And so I was so glad to just be with everybody, to be with my nephews, my parents, my sister and her husband, his family. It's just, I don't know. I am so filled with gratitude right now. I'm kind of like in that place. And then we can talk about this at some point, but I started a new medication. It's been making me really tired, and I've actually been taking a lot of naps, and I'm not a napper. So that's kind of weird. Okay, so I've already put on, since we were going bougie and I had had some makeup on earlier, I just touched up again with the Prada. And on my under eyes, I had like two little dark places that I needed to just kind of give a little correction to. I also pulled out a few other things, and we'll see what I'm going to use today, but I have some new pieces from Dolce & Gabbana, which is something that I have not tried. I think we'll use one of the highlighters today because it's a newer product and you guys might want to look into it. And I know that there's like a corresponding perfume with it. But let's get to it. I do want to say, if you guys wouldn't mind, subscribe to my channel. Please hit that subscribe button. It's going to do something fun. And ring the bell so that you know when I'm uploading and you can watch the videos as they come out. I'm excited. I did prime my eyes with the just Painterly Paint Pot from MAC. So I think that they make this fairly straightforward. I'm going to start with this light color and try to build that into the crease a bit. And I just want to go up against my brow bone up here. Now you can do this with any warm brown eyeshadow palette. You don't need to go out and spend $108 or whatever it is on one of these when you probably, minus maybe this orange, and you can substitute it for something else, this peachy color. Those browns are fairly, you can find them. And you can find a gorgeous sparkling kind of beigey color. So I am going to start just on this light brown. Doesn't seem to be too powdery. I'm going to go up against the brow bone. Are you guys pulled up enough to see? It's like, let me make sure that you guys are close enough. Okay, so I'm going in up here. Ooh, these shadows are very soft and very easy to blend. Look at that. That took me about 12 seconds. Okay, I didn't want to love these because I can already see that we're going to have a little problem here. Just kind of going on that upper V. Boy, this is fast. But not in like a too pigmented way. You know how you're like, all of a sudden you're like, okay, enough eyeshadow there. This is going on beautifully. Like beautifully, beautifully. I know that there's still like a few sales going on, and trust me, there will be more. This is not the end of the sales, that is for sure. This, at 15% off is at least a little bit easier to stomach, I think. I know that there's still a sale going on at Bloomingdale's tonight. I don't know when it ends. And there is still Bergdorf Goodman has 15 off also. So I think it'll just kind of move around, and each store will, do another round of sales so that they can get everything up and out. Boy, this shirt is pretty though. Isn't that easy? I mean, I could just go out like this with some mascara on and be fine, but are we going to do that? No. Okay, so I want to go into the deeper brown color now and try to sort of build up and out. And I love to do that. I think we'll just go into the A501 here. because it does have like a bit of a fluff to it. And these, not that they're powdery, just a little bit, but not like in a fallout kind of way. But what I want to do is I want to pack some color right onto the outside part, but I do need to start going up. And everybody, look over here. This right here is where my eye, oh, you know, like if I open it all the way, I need to go past that in order for this to show when my eyes are open. And then obviously when they're not, see how much pigment I'm getting? I'll take this up. This is a very pretty, easy to wear color. Go back in with the lighter shade and kind of blend that out a bit. That sure did not take very long at all to build. And the reason why I like to concentrate the color over here on the edge is because when you open up your eyes and you've got mascara on, I like it to be, you know, kind of like a feathery look. And I feel like the stronger the color is back there, the better. In fact, I do like putting a little bit of liner back there, but just not like in a wing. I can't wear like a wing anymore. I just have to wear like a wing-ish. There's just, my skin goes too many different directions to deal with something like that. Okay, now that is just so beautiful. Wow. That blended out super easy. And just really the color, like the two colors married very, very well. I think what I want to do next is go into the sparkly shade, just so that we can look at what the look looks like without adding our surprise little color. So I'm going to go into this sparkle shade instead, and I'm going to just use my finger because it looks very, very pigmented when I touched it. I'm going to start with not a lot, and I'm just going to go right in the center of my eye. And I'm just kind of going back and forth, just sort of getting like that mobile lid to get a little shine. I don't think this is emphasizing texture. That was scary easy. Take a little bit again. Go right into that center. Start to tap out. And when you have hooded eyes and they've got all that rubbing going on, you really want to go all the way back to where your real crease is, so that when you're opening and closing your eyes, it's kind of going on that same color, so that if it rubs, it's rubbing against each other and not another color. Oh my goodness, this is just walk out the door beautiful to me. But I got to try this orangey color, and I think I want to start with the lower lash line. I would love to see what this looks like with just a little bit right here in the lower lash line. I'm not very adventurous with color, but I'm learning that a little bit is really interesting to look at and also fun. So the pop, and it's not too poppy. Like orange is not like always my best color, but I think with these warm browns, really pretty. Let's put that on the other side. And I'm just running this along my lash line with a fan brush. This one's from Scott Barnes. Who knows if they're still making it? I'm sorry, I have no idea. It's not new, but you can do this with so many brushes. I'm actually going to kind of sweep this orange out a little bit. It's really pretty. And what I think I'm going to do now is just take my finger just to get a little, and I'm going to go right in between where the deep brown is and the lighter brown, and then the sparkly shade, just to kind of marry the look. Yeah, I mean, these are just so soft and oh God, I'm going to be in big trouble, big trouble. These are great. I mean, I don't know what there is to say here. Little packing brush. I want to put a little extra of this deeper brown shade coming out over here. Like I said, I like that darkness out at the edge. Plus, I want to build up and out to make my eye look bigger. I don't have a lot of real estate here anymore, but out here you can do all sorts of things. So I just really want this to be like a nice dense amount in that corner. And then I just want to sweep it a little bit up and a little bit out. And you can see there's a huge difference there. Go ahead and do this side. So how was everybody's Thanksgiving? I hope you guys got a chance to see some people that you love, hang out with some friends that you like, eat some good food, do a little shopping. I did a little shopping. It's all coming. Can't wait. I kind of I went back and forth on too many things this time. There were too many things on sale. And I'll tell you, the one thing that got me a little bit nuts was the pictures of the spring makeup that were going around. And I'm as excited as the next person for spring. Trust me, I watched the shows. I understand. But at the same time, I just wasn't emotionally prepared for it. We are in for a cold and really harsh winter here where I live in Chicago, and I'm just not ready. We had a teeny little bit of snow the other day, and it's been really, really cold already. So yay, winter! Not my fave. Not my fave. Okay, I have what I need now. I would like to line under my eye and into my waterline using some brown. This is the Smoky Eye Baton from Surratt. I actually already curled my lashes because I like to curl them before I start. And I'm just going into the waterline, and I'm going really in between each of those lashes, especially out on the end over here, so I can get a nice feathered out fan look with my eyes. So I'm going a little bit more here than over here. Oops. I find that lining from this side doesn't ruin my look, that I can still do what I need to do up in the lashes if I have to. But going this way, I feel like it really makes a great base for the mascara. I'm not a false lash person. So just like that. And then these little cuties have two different sides. This one unscrews, and on this side you've got what looks like a little sponge. And if you put it in there, you get a little bit of product on it. And I can go right where the edge of my eye is, and just put the perfect amount of smokiness there without any fuss at all. I don't know what it is about this formula or this concept. First of all, fabulous for your purse because it's minute. We have to pick a blush. I pulled some blushes from Givenchy first. This one is number 3. And it's a very pretty coral. Okay, so we have our first coral. And that's the lightest one. That's number 3. And then we have number 4, which is called Organza Sienna. And these are going to be a little bit deeper. You can see those are the colors. It kind of looks like this. I'm going to go right here. And you can see I'm getting a darker feel on that one. What I mainly use these for is to go on top of a cream to make the cream stay on better and longer. This one is much darker. They're supposed to be light and airy and pretty. And I think that any of these probably will work. But we are going to pick a cream blush. So here we go with the palette. And I'm going to show you a few different colors of the Phytosurgence blushes. They're all in like that, you know, the orange family. Okay, this one is called Molten. It's got a lot of beautiful pigment, but these really do blend out. So you just get that. In looking at this, the next one I think we should look at is Ember. That looks pretty darn close. This is a color that I can wear very easily. Doesn't go quite as orange on me, as you'll see. So we have the first one and the second one. So that's Ember. The first one was Molten and then Ember. And then we have to consider Smolder, you know, if you kind of want to get into that warm brown feel. So let's see what this guy looks like. Again, much more orange in color than peach. And then I thought about the new color Kindle that they have. Like, this might be just the perfect solution to the warm brown orange combo feel. That hits me in all the right spots. And maybe like do a little accent of one of the powders with it. Here is Evaporate, just for kicks. Up here, let's Evaporate on my wrist. Might be really pretty with that. And then I just went totally extreme because I always love this color, Exothermic. It literally is just this, I'm out of fingers, this beautiful, chocolatey, kind of like almost cool toned, but in that group. So I kind of am liking these. I think this is pretty. We're going to do a little combination. There are so many different shades of orange that I did not know I could wear. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm always like, I just don't want it to be orange. I don't want it to turn orange on me. I think I've always been so afraid of orange, and I was wondering where that came from. And I remember people doing fake tans looking orange, and I don't know, like, there was such a bad connotation to something showing up as orange. But when it's on purpose and you're embracing it, what a pretty color. So I think we're going to start with this new one called Kindle, because that was sort of like that brown orange hybrid type of a color. I'm going to go in with the Wayne Goss number 1. Now this is going to go on seemingly strong. It does blend out. You can't really panic. I like to put my blush nice and high. And because we're using this type of a color, I didn't put any bronzer on yet because I wanted to see if I drape this, what that would be like. I think that's beautiful together. And I just am tapping off it again and a little, just a small amount of it. Like boop, boop. But these don't have to scare anybody, because like at the beginning I was sort of like, I just don't think I really want to buy any of the orange blushes. I don't get it. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know how people wear that. Phytosurgeons does it. So this is the new Kindle. I think it's really pretty. And then I think what I want to do is I want to take number 4, which is more of like that sienna color. And I just want to put that up high right here on my cheek. Just as like a little extra something. And you can see what I mean by they don't stand, maybe they don't swatch great, but I don't really know who swatches powder blushes. This is such a pretty look that I feel like you could wear anytime, any place, anywhere. Let's give her a little drama. Of course, we're going to put on some Vast Lash from Victoria Beckham because I can't put this stuff down. I don't know what's wrong with me. I do like to go back and forth, massaging right at the lash line, and then slowly blink so that you're like massaging at the base and then just kind of blinking down. And really wiggling through this. This mascara, you know, it seems like a tubing mascara to me, but not quite. It does come off with warm water. Maybe not in like little tubes per se, but it comes off in warm water and it stays on all day and you get this much drama. Now, I always dink myself. Please don't be worried. One of the things that I have is arthritis, and it's the evening right now. And my hands are a little less good during the evening than they are during the day. Massage, blink. And I just do that all the way to the edge. Definitely want to get those little guys. And then I kind of go back through and blink so I can almost back comb some of the lashes. Try to separate them. I love volume, you guys, but I've always been more of a length girl. Like if I have to pick between length and between having some volume and some length, I would definitely pick length. That is so pretty. Thank you to my beautiful sister-in-law for, she wrote, have fun, please review. Like, just really cute. I love that. So what a surprise, right? Like, I love this. So she sent me 2 lipsticks and I want to show them to you. I've already tried them on. They, I think, are going to be better with something that's not an orange, but I'm going to show these to you. This is called Rose and Sens, number 18. And this is one of the satin lipsticks from Hermes. how pretty this is. Isn't that beautiful? This I love. Can't wait. Pruniere. It is this gorgeous, plummy, bright, beautiful color. Gosh, I might mix this actually. This past summer, I got myself Coral Parasol and Beige Crochet. So I will show you those also. This is a different formula. This one is called Shiny. Pruniere is Brilliant. So this is satin. This is Brilliant. This is Shiny. And then our last one is also going to be Shiny. This is Beige Crochet. I kind of want to stay with like our little orange tones, but I want to show you. I think I'm going for this, and I may put a little of this in the middle. Let's get a nice deep lip liner to put on. Any color that would be a color for you, as what you would call like a darker than you nude. Don't want to, I see so many people doing like the heavy overlining. I've already looked back on that in life and seen pictures, and it's not my favorite. I don't love overlining, except maybe a teeny tiny bit up here, but I do not connect up here. I think it looks messy. I just want to create a little bit of a shadow so they look a little more, I don't know, voluminous. Into here. See, that's all you need. It doesn't have to be like a whole thing. And then what you can do, if you want to, is you can take a little brush and you can soften that up and just kind of make it a little bit more part of you instead of you being part of it. All right, let's put these two babies on. This is going to be Beige Crochet Shiny Hermes. Whoa. This is such a beautiful color. I love this kind of stain that you can create. Now wait till you see this one. This one is called Brilliant Coral Parasol. I don't know if these are still available, but I'm sure you can find them somewhere on the internet. I want to put this kind of in the center for a little brightness. One of the things that I really like to do to tie a look together is to put a little bit of my lipstick onto my cheeks. And I know that sounds kind of crazy and a little bit different and out there, but I really do like to do that because I feel like it really unifies the look. So I am going to take a little bit of this Beige Crochet right here, right here. There are no rules. Like, just because it's in a tube and it says lipstick doesn't mean that you can't open it. Oh, there's my puppy. You hear a little beast coming in. I think this is beautiful. And I did not put on any bronzer yet. I think I would like to do a little, but now that I can see the warmth, all I'm really going for is just kind of a softness to it. So I am going to go in just with my Gucci #1, just very lightly up here where the sun would hit me, just to make me look a little less white. I don't know what the other word would be. I find that to be just perfect. The Gucci bronzer is for a powder bronzer. It's really the only powder bronzer that I need because you guys know I love the Phytosurgeons ones. So there's that. So this can be amped up a little bit. What you can do after you put this on, let's pretend like this was your day look and you were going to be going somewhere fun with your friends and you were going to be out and you want to look cute. So if you wanted to take this to more of an evening look, you can go right back into the same eyeshadow and you're going to go into the one where you have the sparkles. This is the number 21 brush from Rephr. It picks up every sparkle. I don't understand how or why, but I trust it. I'm just amping up just the center of my eye right now on both sides. Wow. I mean, the sparkle is just so pretty. I think I want to put a little bit on my inner corner, just to put a little bit of light right here. Make me look a little bit more awake than what I'm feeling. Boy, that really cheered me up quickly. I'm going to sneak peek something with you guys right now that I wasn't going to share yet, but I think it's going to make this look like even better. Kind of gone down this new road, and I'm going to share with you. I'm trying to find this year for 2024. I don't want excess. I don't want every release, and I don't want to review every release. I'm at a point in my life, and I think we're all at a point in our lives where we have enough eyeshadow for probably 3 lives. This year, 2024, I'm going to say, you know, we're almost done with 23. I can't tell you that I'm not going to buy anything else because I probably will, but if these go on sale somewhere, I'm buying some because I think the formula is absolutely fantastic and easy to use. I would love to tell you that this was terrible and don't waste your money on it, but honestly, I would be lying. I mean, it is just so pretty. And I don't know, I mean, it seems, you know, because it goes right into the palm of your hand. You've got a really nice mirror here. It's lightweight, but it's substantial enough that I don't feel like, you know, you wouldn't want to carry it places. I mean, I give it like an A+. So let's talk about what I was just talking about. I don't want to buy tons of stuff. I don't want to buy every release. I will probably buy more than I should because of the channel. But for me personally, I am going to be looking for what I would call investment pieces. This is my first investment piece that I've bought myself. I ordered this from Harrods. It's Dolce & Gabbana. It's their new Devotion. They have a perfume, and this is the highlighter of Devotion. This is something that you can fairly easily get. So I want to take a very light and airy brush. I'm gonna dip into, I don't want to ruin it, dip into here. And I don't love a lot. This is called an oil in powder formula. And it is supposed to stay hydrated during the day and come out very, very even with a nice glow. What do you guys think? This is the box that it came in. It's called Solar Glow, and I have to tell you, It doesn't really have a scent to it, but some of the other ones do that are in the Solar Glow, and it's an intoxicating scent. It smells like you're on a beach in like the 80s with like the copper tone and like all of these like coconutty delicious, not coconut, but just like that suntan lotion smell that I love so much. So it comes in this with this little brush, and I just kind of dip into it and just get that slight kind of angelic glow. It's not too strong, it's not too heavy. And this is from their new line. This is called the Devotion Luminizer. And it says 00 LUCE Universal. So I guess this is made for everybody. It says up to 16-hour wear, lifting and awakening the skin with Italian grapes, known to boost collagen production. Application with its custom-made brush. Use the narrow brush side to micro highlight along the jaw. Okay, let's go along the jaw. Okay, I like that. Use the edge of the brush or your finger to make your eyes pop. Place one dot at the inner corner of your eye, one on your brow bone, and one on top of the cheekbone, and then blend it for a brightening halo effect. Use the long brush side on your cheeks and all over your face. Layer to any other part for soft luminosity. All right, let's try what they are saying here. So I'm supposed to use the edge of the brush or my fingertips to make my eye pop. Let's pop my eyes. I can't wait. Okay, I am going to use the edge of the brush right here. This is before. I get it. This goes beautifully with this. Okay, I love that. Then one on your brow bone. So we're supposed to go up here. I see that. That's pretty. It just kind of softens the area. Kind of brings a little luminosity to you. On top of the cheekbone and blend for brightening halo effect. Use the side on the cheek. So we're going to go back in here and then do like a sweep. Okay. I think we've been luminized by Dolce & Gabbana. I have to say the skin just looks really pretty. What I am going to do is I'm going to use one of their other ones. You guys are getting a sneak peek at this also, called Solar Glow Bare Skin Beautifier. All these this packaging is just crazy pretty. And I've just been using these little puffs to mattify without losing glow, without losing at least a skin-like look. And that, my friends, is my fancy face of makeup for today. I think it's so pretty. I love the lipstick with this. I think it's a gorgeous look. I think you can do a lot with these colors. I think they're easy to put on. You guys know I love my Phytosurgeon's blushes, and Kindle was just at my house just at the right time. Get in there and get some of these, guys. These are like 15 something US. They last for so long. Like, I'm having to do like a little replacement soon, and I'm not freaking out because they're $15 and it's you know, a cream blush that is totally high performing. I love the lips. I'm just very happy, and I want to thank my sister-in-law Carrie. She is the sweetest. She is just always like sending me like the best things. She has such good taste, and she's always going to Europe, and she like knows what's going on with all the fashion and shoes and purses, and she keeps me up to date, and I appreciate it. So, for the month of December, we're going to be very chill, and I want to talk about how we're going to be chill. Obviously, we're all going to get the stuff that we got for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, whatever. And when that stuff comes, of course, I'm going to want to share it with you. I'm going to want to try it on with you. I'm going to want to go over it with you. But let me just say this. This time of the year is not about loading up on a whole bunch of stuff because it was on sale. There's still going to be sales because sales are down this year because people have less money to spend. And that's fine. Like, obviously, you can treat yourself once in a while, you know, to something. And when it's on sale, it makes it so much better. I don't know what it is, but it's like, okay, oh my God, I love it. But I bought it on sale. I don't know if you feel the same way as me, but anyway. But what it is about is taking a look at your makeup collection through new eyes. I am going to be going back in time, and I'm going to take a look at what we were all freaking out over in the past year or even the year before. And not just in the way that we're doing makeup, because I think that we're doing a lot less. I mean, I don't feel like I've changed all that much. Like, I try to wear as little foundation product as possible. I try to cover what I really need to cover with my concealer. My brows are always a challenge because I plucked the hell out of them in the 90s. Pam Anderson, we all wanted to look like you. I just want everybody to know that you have a collection of makeup, and we are going to look at different ways of using it. Watch what I'm going to do right now, just because. I'm going to go into this orange pigment right here. I'm going to place a little dot right here to show you that all of our makeup can go on everywhere. I mean, you can put eyeshadow on your cheeks. You can put blush on your eyes. You can put highlighter on your eyelids, on your cheeks. Everything is for everywhere. We put lipstick on our cheeks. I have eye on my cheeks. You have to look at your collection through new eyes. And we are going to do that together. We're going to be pulling out some of the older stuff and bringing it back. I feel like we're putting the band back together, man. I just don't want a whole bunch of stuff anymore. I want less, and I want it to be beautiful, and I want to love it, and I want to not want to put it down. As opposed to, oh, I got this. Okay, that's going. The next thing, I got this. Next thing, it's going. I want to have some really beautiful pieces of makeup and things that I can look at, I can go back to, and that I'll always want to wear. Like this pearl highlighter. No matter what I wear, I can always go in and tap on a little of it just to get a little youth and luminosity. I don't need any more highlighters than that, but it's luxury. It makes me feel good. I like to use it. That's my new thing. Like, do I want to use it beyond, you know, doing a look for a channel? I don't want to live like that. And I don't think you guys want to live like that. I don't even think you really want to see that. And I'm not saying that I'm not going to find things that are less expensive, because those are the best kind of guilty little pleasures. like my little blushes. $15. My goodness. That's it for today. We got a present. We're excited. We put makeup all over our face that was different, and you got lipstick on your cheeks, and your cheeks have eyeshadow, and it really all does come together to be a really beautiful look of makeup. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Tomorrow, we'll probably not have anything up, and then I will try to get something up the following day or over the weekend. But we are going to be trying to take a little trip away once we get all excited about what we got, and go back into our collections and find the gems, find the things that you loved wearing, that you were dying to buy, and now all of a sudden it's sitting in a drawer. Why isn't that special again? You know, why can't we reuse things? Why can't we go back to them over and over? I think it's because of excess buying, and not saying that anybody's, you know, everyone's allowed to buy whatever they want. It's totally your choice. But I would rather have, you know, the Gucci blush for my powder blush than anything that I've tried. And so to me, if I needed another one of these, I would feel good about buying it because I know it's a pleasure for me to use and it looks fantastic. Something like this, where I was like, wow, Dolce & Gabbana, what a cool idea. It smells divine. And not perfumey and weird, but thank you, Carrie. This is so pretty. I want everything to feel like this. I want everything to be gorgeous, and I want to enjoy using it. I want there to be a pleasure. This is like the filter that I just put all over my skin, which is just insane. We'll talk about that too. Love it. We got everything here for today. Oh, we also did, don't forget the Givenchy blush. We put it all together. Let's give ourselves a nice spray. Let it all melt together. And that is the Hourglass Veil Soft Focus. I think this is really cool. Oil in Powder Luminizer. I guess that's why it doesn't look dry on the skin. I don't look too shiny though. Like everything is very skin-like, and I feel like there's shine where there should be, but I feel like there's mattification where there should be, you know, down the center of your face. I keep looking over here because I can't see far right now where the camera is, but this is definitely going to be hit on repeat for me because this is such a pretty look. I mean, just this, you could go out of town and use that as your blush the whole time, you know, and sure, if you took a little bit of it on your lips with some lip balm, that would work too. Let's just dot it and see what happens because I have some on, but look, I have eyeshadow on my lips now. And you know what? It looks even better than it did before because, again, we have this unified look. I think using just beautiful things, and beautiful things can be from anywhere. Ooh, now it's shiny. You can find beauty that you love everywhere. I think it's time for everybody to take a breath and really look at what they own. And I'm not talking about the skincare and the mascaras and the eyeliners and stuff and the things that wear out. I'm talking about like a lot of like the palettes, the blushes, the highlighters. And of course, all the foundation products, which we know that's what they're going to be hitting us with in January. What is going to come? Like a serum skin tints is what I'm thinking, because they did the skin tint, then they did serum foundation. Your guess is as good as mine. Well, a lot of these brands formulate at the same labs. So the labs kind of have like new technology that they'll talk about with them. Bigger companies will go through, a whole R&D, or they'll swap recipes with one of the other brands in the company. I think I'm going to do a whole video about who owns what in the beauty space so that you guys are aware that we're buying basically from very, very few companies. And in order to find a gem, something that is truly different, take some looking, and I think that's what I'm going to look forward to for 2024. Getting a present is really fun, and giving a present is even better. I don't know what it is. Like when I buy something for somebody, I cannot wait to give it to them. I get so excited. My son, when he was little, he used to always make me these cards, and it's that kind of stuff that mushes my heart and melts me. And I just want to take a breath during December. We've been going. And I know that this is party time and holidays and family. I think we should all just kind of take a little pause. And I'm talking about you new Chanels. I know they're pretty. Stop looking at them. It means that if they want to show that to me, then it has to be nice outside, right? It has to be spring. We haven't had any winter yet. I digress. The holidays started in August, and so I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the ride right now. And if something comes my way that's exciting and different and fun, then I'll grab it. And if I don't, then I am going to dig into my collection and bring some of the things out that I have loved so much. And just because they didn't come out right now doesn't mean that it isn't an awesome thing to. Let's close out 23 having a good time. And then let's make 24 about purchasing special things that make us happy and not buying just because something's new. You have to figure out, I guess what I'm going to have to figure out personally is, do I love it? Is it something that just was mind-blowing to me? Then I'm going to pick it up. I always look at Victoria Beckham, her line. When she launches something, she launches a color of something, or she'll launch a new category, such as lip glosses. And she doesn't throw an entire collection at you. She gives you thoughtful pieces that feel very important. She makes the makeup feel like it was an important thought, and that it took time and energy and purpose, I guess, for why she would bring that out. Like the Vast Flash. She has a mascara that I happen to love. She just came out with Vast Lash, and she had this one, which is the Future Lash, and they're very different. But she came out with something that was very voluminous, and it was a boom right away for people. This had such purpose when it came out. Everything that she does, that is, I want to look at my makeup collection, and I want to look at the products that I own, and I want to love all of them. I want to get excited about them. I want them to feel special for more than 2 seconds. I don't want to be looking always at the next shiny thing that's coming my way. So hopefully I will be able to show some self-control and use the things that I bought because I bought them because I wanted them, because I was excited about them. Look over here, and I'm not going to be increasing my storage. I am literally using some bins that I taught with to put makeup into. And if something is going to go in, my rule is that something is going to come out. And it has to be something that I'm either expired, because that's an easy one, or something that I'm just not using. And if it is, I want to pass those things on to somebody that can enjoy that. I have good stuff coming, guys. And not stuff, but stuff ideas and thoughts and ways that we're going to mix things up in 2024. I'm so looking forward to it. Of course, I'll be doing my favorite things from the year, and I will pull things and see what I want to get rid of and clean house so that I'm ready for this next chapter. And really trying to bring you some things I think that you should see so that you can decide if those are things that will be for you. Because the reason why I sit here and talk to you guys about this is because I want to show you what's out there. I want to show you how it works. I want to show you how it swatches. I want to see how it performs for you and help you make the best buying decisions that you possibly can. And that's why I'm here. I am also here to DM. I am here to answer messages. I am happy to help you choose some products, get you going in the right direction, share some things. So don't be shy. I've had some people write into me already, and you can slide into my DMs on Instagram or on YouTube. I do want to say, if you guys wouldn't mind, subscribe to my channel. Please hit that subscribe button. It's going to do something fun. And ring the bell so that you know when I'm uploading and you can watch the videos as they come out. Check out my Instagram. I'm going to be trying to post a lot of the swatches and things that I'm using from each video. You know, I was kind of starting, and it's hard to find your footing at the beginning. You love this stuff and you think it's going to be the most amazing thing, and the makeup is amazing. And the tech is hard. The editing is hard. There's a learning curve. So I think that they're getting better, my videos. I think that I have started to understand a little bit more about sound and things like that. So hopefully I will continue to work on that and bring you lots of pretty things to look at. Think about getting for yourself or finding something in your collection that's like it and pulling it out. That's it. Thank you again to Carrie. Love to everybody. Have a good week and have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good everything.